Check out this snake, y'all. Look at it. It's a cool hognose. Well, not a hognose. It's a very common snake. It's not a venomous one, so don't worry about it. He was just laying out in the middle of the road, sunbathing. Just figured I would show you guys. Hey guys, what is up? So today we are back on the Katy Trail, just like normal. Except there is a little twist to this video. This morning, on my way down to the Katy Trail, and I didn't record this live or anything. This morning, on my way down to the Katy Trail, I saw a garter snake. Couldn't think of its name in the video, but that video will more than likely be added at the beginning of this one. And keep in mind, I did a really dumb thing actually walking up to a snake. I thought it was dead because it was laying in the middle of the road. It was not. It was in fact very alive. Didn't try to go after me. Just ran away. And I didn't chase it. But that was actually probably a very dumb thing. Had it been a more aggressive species and not a garter snake, or God forbid, a venomous species that was aggressive like most of the ones around here are, it could have been dangerous to do that, and very, very stupid of me. But I grew up around garter snakes. I knew exactly what it was. So I knew it wouldn't hurt me. Or at least I knew it wouldn't hurt me bad enough to need an ambulance ride. It was a tiny little danger noodle, about the length of my forearm, about that long. And its body was less than an inch around. It was super tiny, super little danger noodle. So I figured it wouldn't hurt me. There's a cardinal dancing up here. He's just kind of jumping around, being all cute. But yeah. So please don't do that. Don't just randomly go up to a snake and take a video of it. Unless you are absolutely sure that that snake is not venomous. And please don't chase it. You don't need to annoy the wildlife by doing that. That's a bad idea. In the video, the most you'll see me do is take a couple steps towards it. But I am not chasing it in that video. I'm just trying to record it as it slithers away. And then I also was kind of using that to help me get it off the road. Because keep in mind, it was laying directly in the middle of that road. Had a car been coming at that point, it would have been hit. And I didn't want that happening. So I just used my footsteps to create vibrations, which caused the snake to move. It's quite a normal thing, actually. Even if it had been bigger, I wouldn't have really been too scared. Unless I didn't know if it was venomous or not. Had it been a big black snake, might have been a little nervous to do that, but I wouldn't have been too scared. Keep in mind, the black snakes around here, I've only seen one get really, really big. It got about 5 feet big. Was about as thick as my forearm is. Roughly that thick. It was about as thick as my forearm is. And it was laying on my concrete. But even then, would I think it would want to attack me if I was trying to get it off the road? No. Given how 18-foot pythons or boa constrictors will rarely attack humans and rarely eat humans, I don't think a 5-foot snake could kill me. Especially since I'm taller than 5 feet. And a lot more, and like, I'm a lot chunkier and a lot more muscly than it. And keep in mind, I say that actually not knowing how much force it has. Because any constrictor's body is pretty much 100% muscle. So it can be the size of, it can be as thick as my forearm, yeah. But that's 100% muscle, not chub. So to say that is actually pretty dumb of me. Sorry, I was getting a view of how pretty everything looked and taking a picture. But yeah, there are a lot of snakes around my area that are potentially poisonous. I do live in an area where it's rare, but occasionally you will find rattlesnakes. You will find cottonmouths. You'll find like a few venomous snake species. But a lot of our snake species around here are very much so constrictors, which I'm very glad for. But all of our snake species that aren't constrictors are very, very heavily toxic. Like, they're very venomous. They will and do bite. And they are definitely the kind of people, like, they're definitely kind of creatures that will hospitalize you with one bite. You don't want to run into one of these little venom noodles. Venomous danger noodles. You don't want to run into one. Really, I know there are a lot of people who would prefer not to run into any danger noodles. Constrictor or venomous. That's cool. That's you. Me and you do not have the same opinions. And keep in mind, if I see like a cottonmouth or a rattlesnake, I will take a video of it. You'll probably see a picture of it. But keep in mind, those pictures and those videos, they're just close enough to identify what it is. They are not close enough to get bit. So, more than likely, they're zoomed in. They're taken carefully. And at that point, I'm already wearing leather boots. Sorry, my alarm just went off. But there are many ways that a danger noodle can hurt you. So please just don't do the dumb thing I did of walking up to one. Also, along with saying that, I should probably mention that the trail I am currently on allows free roam for the animals in its woods. A little further down there is a fence, but where I'm at currently there is not. So it would be more easy, or it would be quite easy actually, for any animal with a high enough bound or a small enough body to get through that fence and actually come towards you. So please, for the love of God, just remember that, like, wild animals are not pets. They are not friends. They do not make human connection, at least not as easily as like a dog or a cat would. Like, please just remember that they are not pets. That's basically all I want from this video. Because they aren't. They really aren't pets. They are dangerous wild animals. So if you see a massive boa constrictor, don't go thinking, oh, that's my friend. No, go thinking, oh, that's a massive constrictor. I don't know if I want to go near that. If you see a bison, don't just think, oh, it's a fuzzy cow. No, it's a fuzzy cow that will skewer you on its freaking horns. You will turn into a shish kebab. Do not approach it. You see a wolf, don't go thinking, ooh, big wild forest puppy. Yeah, big wild forest puppy who will rip your face off, and who travel in groups, and who are faster than you and me. Don't go approaching it. Same goes for mountain lions, grizzly bears, pretty much anything that you possibly think could kill you, will, and can. But that doesn't mean that you should not learn about these animals. Just means to be fucking careful when you do. Go to a zoo. They'll let you hold the animals sometimes. Or feed them. In my zoo right now, you can pay to feed a giraffe. I see a person. Morning.
Morning.
He was quite friendly. And segue, with the topic of him being friendly, not all people are friendly. Keep that in mind. Like, I have met some people that are really fucking unfriendly, and I wish I could hit. But I have met other people who became my best friend in literally one day. That's how long it took. Because you know what? People suck. They do. People do suck. Some people just suck less than others. Some people are funny, enjoyable to talk to, and easy to hang out with. Some people ask you to hang out and you want to push them down a cliff. And sometimes they're the same person, ma'am. Seriously, meet my friend group. They're funny and I always want to hang out with them. But I'm pretty sure that if we went to a cliff, they would get shoved down it. Keep in mind, as a country school, we are pretty much a hotspot for fights and battles. Like, we are never not fighting. I also just saw a squirrel running out of the woods like its butt was on fire. It was not. It was fine. It was just running very, very quickly. Also, I would like to remind everyone, just a real quick reminder, because lots of people are fucking idiots. Disney movies are not real life. If you kiss a frog, it ain't gonna turn into a prince. Lions are not as friendly as Simba and Nala. I mean, really. Very seriously. Disney movies are not as friendly and are not as real as dangerous wild animals who could, no joke, kill you for the fun of it. Seriously, if you're old enough to be watching this video, then you're old enough to look up what man-eaters are. Those are basically like tigers, leopards, jaguars, lions, crocodiles, pretty much any big predatory animal that exclusively goes after humans, because they are either easier prey because of loss of habitat or because of an injury that makes them unable to go after their natural prey. That is what man-eaters are. You don't want to get it mixed up with a man-eater. Trust me. They will and can rip your face off. There are great educational videos about them here on YouTube. Please go watch them before you take the time to go walking in your local jungle or woods. Figure out if there's been any like man-eaters or any dangerous animal sightings in your area. Recently, not too terribly far from me, there was a black bear spotted. Well, fun little fact about black bears. Humans can scare them off. Not always. And when you're a 5'5" teenager, that chance drops even more. To scare off a black bear, a cougar, a coyote, pretty much any wild animal, you gotta make yourself big and you gotta make yourself loud. I can't do either of those. Well, actually I can. I can make myself very, very loud. But I'm not very big. But I like to go walking alone. Because I like to bring you guys along. So I try to be careful when I can. Make sure no animals are trying to attack me. But pretty much the only thing I have to say is just please, 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 look out for number 1. Look out for number uno. Look out for you. You are number 1. Your friends, you love them, you adore them, but they are number 2. You are number 1. You matter. Look out for yourself. And just be careful when approaching wildlife. That's it. That's all I want you guys to remember. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go make a little girl happy. See ya. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.